Hey everyone, it's Rico4 here, or Rika for short, and today I have another League of Legends match, this one featuring Warwick. Now I just have a quick announcement, I have now reached level 30, so I am able to play ranked now and have my full run pages and mastery pages. Yay! This is actually taken from a ranked match I played, this is the second ranked match I played, and there we go, there was a bit of a problem with the LoLReplay Client and we all were already into 40 seconds or so. Anyway, so they do have a Nunu jungler with alongside Annie, Mordekaiser, Jax, Caitlyn. On our side we have Nidalee, Katarina, Zillion, Tristana, and me playing Warwick as jungler, as we need a jungler. We decided to invade their blue. We saw Nunu here. I think Nunu starts at blue. I'm not too sure. I don't know his jungling pattern. I think it's like wolves then. But now we are having a slight engage here. The rest of the team's coming in. There are only 3 of them. Nunu's getting pretty low, but really so is Annie.
Minions have spawned.
So Nidalee's just gonna come round. As you can see, Annie's here. She's really low, hit by a spear, almost dead. Gonna flash in, get another basic attack, and get that first blood. Now here comes Mordekaiser and Jax, going to try and get this Nidalee, but it's going to be useless. They're going to try and get this Nunu, but he's going to flash away. And here comes blue now. And we're just going to take this blue and give it to me so I can have a head start on my jungler. This is a bad play by me. I actually waited till they finished, which is good, then I smited. I could have saved the smite for something else, but... Oh, and here comes Jax. Here Katarina's coming over. Jax is under-leveled compared to me, and I have more health, and there's both of us. He's going to flash, but we're just going to leave him alone. He did pop his flash. So I'm going to clear those minions, those lizards, and just get the wolves. Now Tristana was going to go top against Mordekaiser. We thought that we were going to send either Katarina or Nidalee top, but you know, Tristana all the same. It's pretty good. Now Zillion was our support and he was mid, but he was only covering for when Nidalee came back. Katarina was going to go bot with Zillion as his support, and I'll be jungling, of course. Okay, I'll just quickly go through Warwick's abilities. His passive is Eternal Thirst. He gains 6 health on per hit, and it stacks with each hit up to 3 times, and the amount health restored is increases by 6 at level 7 and 13. So it's a really good skill for him to as a jungler. That's why you see a lot of low levels. Even like I met a person who's now my friend, who I met when he was jungling as Warwick, and he was level 18. So you don't really need runes for Warwick. If you have a good leash, then that's even better. So his Q is Hungering Strike. He basically takes a swipe at a target and heals himself while dealing damage. Hunter's Call. He basically lets out a howl, and it should happen in a sec. It's in 1 second. There it is. It basically gives extra attack speed and gives half to allies. So it's a really useful spell, again, for jungling or even just in team fights. His E is Blood Scent. This makes him able to chase down people and really good for ganks. If anybody is under 50% health within a certain distance, he gains extra movement speed and can see them. This does not work for like stealth champions like Akali and her smoke bomb, which I don't really like. And his ultimate, Infinite Duress, this is what makes him Warwick. So Nunu just trying to invade my jungle, but I'm just going to scare him off. So Infinite Duress, he lunges at an enemy champion, and as you can see, Nidalee just took down that Annie. Nidalee isn't that low, 250 odd health. So he basically lunges and suppresses them, dealing damage, and gains some lifesteal for the duration. So I came up top to gank, and then I noticed Tristana wasn't here, so I decided to go anyway. Mordekaiser is going to burn his ghost, but see that with the minions at the turret, I was able to get my blood sent. It's going to pop off. There it is. That mark above their head means that I've got them centered. I'm going to flash after him, get a Q off at the end, and pick up the kill. So right now we've got 3 kills already. Our Nidalee getting first blood, then getting on Annie, and then Annie dying again to our Nidalee in the mid, and me just getting a kill on the Mordekaiser, just helping out Tristana in that lane. So I was going to come here, clear blue, but actually give the blue buff to Nidalee, as she would have even more of an advantage against this Annie. Nidalee with blue, she'll be able to pull off those spears and heals a lot of the time. As you can see, she's already got Doran's ring, boots, and a blasting wand. So I'm just going to give her that blue buff, and then after we clear these minions, I clear these lizards, I'm going to recall. So on my trip back, I'm going to pick up Madred's razors and boots. Normally for Warwick you can turn the Madred's razors into wriggles. In this match I decided not to. I would just go straight into my main build. I decided that the Madred's razors would help with the extra stats it gives, plus the passive for the farm. As I was going to be tanking for this team, not going flat damage. So Nidalee once again getting another kill on this Annie. She's 3-0 with first blood, so this is going to put us really well ahead in this game. Normally with Warwick you want to continue jungling, you want to gank, which is good, any jungler wants to gank, but you normally want to try and get to level 6 as soon as possible, because once you do, you have your ultimate. As you can see, I just got my ultimate, so it's going to help out in ganking really well. That's basically what makes Warwick an effective jungler slash ganker. So I decided Nunu, he's been covering mid and top a lot. Top because I took down Mordekaiser, and mid because of Annie. Annie just putting a little bit of harass on me. Now Nunu's MIA, we thought that he would be coming down here, but we still decided to go for this red. But yep, here comes Nunu. So because he was been covering lanes, he hasn't actually had a chance to get his jungle. So I am able to just free roam around it, as I am Warwick, king of the jungle. I guess that was a bad joke. Okay, so we're just going to try and take this red. Annie's here, but I'm just going to smite the red and try and run out, pop a health pot. And now with the latest patch you can stack health potions, so as soon as this one finishes, the second one is going to go off. Annie with a stun, but she failed her flash trying to get over, so she had to walk around. And I just came down bot to try and get a gank off. Tristana getting another getting a kill on this Mordekaiser. So all of our lanes plus my lane, which is the jungle, going really well. So I saw Cassiopeia, I was sped up by Zillion, and I am just going to ult, do my Q, and a basic attack from the support is going to finish off that kill. Doesn't really matter if the support gets kills. I mean, it's better if carries get kills, but it's still a team game, and it just ensures that you get the kill. So it doesn't really matter too much. So Zillion just gonna slow down Nunu, Katarina gonna shampoo out, and we're all going to get out of there. I decided to come mid for a gank, as this Annie was pretty low on mana. Not that much actually, and Midley was having a little bit of trouble. So Annie just using up her stun right there to farm, and I'm just going to run in, use my Q, use my W, and unfortunately Nidley starts tanking it, but we are going to kill her, but she is really low, but she's just going to heal herself back up, and I'm going to hopefully try and take down this turret. But she should have let me take, but you know, even she still made it out. So Nunu going to flash, try and use his ultimate, but I was already out, so he stops it early, and that's just going to allow us to burn his flash and his ultimate and get some harass on that tower. So I decided to come top for a gank. I now have my ultimate, it's back up again. And we're just going to try and get him. Tristana going to rocket jump, going to use the buster shot to push him back. I am just going to Q, use my W, and Tristana's going to get the kill on that. Mordekaiser in a final effort trying to use his ultimate on me, as he does have spell vamp, but that's just not going to be enough. So Annie coming in here, trying to get this Tristana, but missing her Tibbers, and I don't think she even had her stun up. No, it's on 4 right now, but Tristana's just going to flash out of there and get out. So I'm about half HP. I was going to recall, then I noticed Tristana was lower, so while she recalls, I was going to hold the lane. Now this is a bad play on my part. Annie does have a stun up and she has kept it, not trying to farm because of that. I'm going to go the wrong direction into the bush. She's just going to walk around me, stun me, use her W, use her ignite. Then she's going to get off. One more Q and I'm going to die. So that was a really bad play on my part. If anything, I should have just like flashed out of range of that Q or used my hungering strike to Q. But then my Q is at level 1, so it wasn't that effective. It wouldn't be that effective. It only heals for, yeah, see, it only heals for about 60. So on my trip back, I still have level 1 boots. I have a giant's belt, which I think I'm building into a Sunfire cape. They didn't have that much AD, only basically Caitlyn and Jax, so I don't know, I wasn't too sure if I was to get armor, but I still wanted to be tanky anyway, because then I'll be able to tank turrets and that. You can build Warwick different ways. You can build him tanky, or tanky DPS. I think they're the same thing anyway. And you can also build him AP, which I've never seen because that's a bit of a waste because only one skill scales off AP, so don't worry, just don't think that I said that. So Mordekaiser and Annie up here did take that top turret, which is unfortunate. That was the first turret of the game, and unfortunately I did the first death of the game for our team. Jax here just going to die from this Katarina, going to Shunpo and kill her with the time bomb help from Zillion. Now I find this pretty funny. Our support has a killing spree. So that was pretty weird. In the end he gets like 4-1. But Nidalee going really, really low. She has that ignite and that ultimate from Mordekaiser, but she's just going to get back into human form and heal herself back up. So not much danger there. Unfortunately, Zillion did die, and they did get his killing spree, with Nunu picking that up. So that was the second kill in the row for death in a row for Meanwhile, since they were all distracted with bot, I was able to take down this turret in mid. It was really low, but Caitlyn's here now, so I'm gonna have to stop pushing. I saw that Annie was low, so I decided, and they were trying to get this turret, so I decided to go for her, or just try and stop them pushing at this turret. And you can see Nidalee and Zillion coming here now. And I don't think Nunu knows I'm here, but my Bloodsend has alerted Annie that I'm here. It's just going to be able to make me chase her down. I am going to use my ultimate, use my Q. Minions are stopping me, but I am just going to Nidalee is going to get the kill on that. And we are just going to try and chase down this Nunu. He is getting pretty low. I'm going to flash in Q. I should have done that earlier because that allowed the Bloodsend to get off quicker. I am going to use my W, and that's going to snipe that Nunu with Nidalee's spear. So we did get the kill, Nidalee getting both kills on the Nunu and Annie, and we were able to save the turret. So that was a good play for us. Now we decided to go for Baron, sorry, not Baron, what am I thinking? Dragon, as Nunu was dead and Annie was dead, and she would have just spawned. Caitlyn's over here, Jax and Mordekaiser are somewhere. There's I don't know where Jax is. So this is going to just give us a free dragon, and we're just going to go our way. Annie here just taking some harass. Zillion and then just coming in here. Once again, Zillion getting the kill. So we have 4 teammates here, and that should be enough. I decided, as even since one of them is dead, so I decided to go bot to try and get this turret. Unfortunately, our Katarina does die. The combination of Nunu's ult, I think, no, not Mordekaiser's ult, and Caitlyn. And Caitlyn's going to use her ultimate to kill Zillion. Tristana is going to kill Caitlyn though, which is really good. And I'm just going to continue pushing down this turret. It is really low. It was from full and now it's up to 600. Warwick is a really good pusher, as his call, Hunter's Call, allows him to have so much attack speed. Plus he's able to tank it really well in case the minions die. So I'm just going to go back to the bush and recall. I think I get a Sunfire now. I'm not too sure. That's going to be able to help me tank turrets and Caitlyn more easily. Not too sure. No, instead I get a Warmogs. So I think, yeah, I saw that they had more AP than AD, so I decided to go for the Warmogs instead. That would give me a lot more health, plus their health regen, and that permanent health and health regen every time I get a minion kill, or any kill. So I think after this I decided to try and go for my Atma's Impaler. Normally if you get a Warmogs on Warwick, you can get the Atma's Impaler. What it does is basically it converts 2% of your max health into attack damage. So it's really good if you're say Warwick, because you can tank plus you're a good pusher. So with that Warmogs I'm just going to be able to take down all these minions really quickly and just get those stacks. As you can see, I'm already on 22.5 bonus health. So unfortunately, Nidalee and Katarina died to this Annie at the turret. That was a bad play by them. They just probably decided to try and tower dive, but just wasn't able to. So as you can see with the Warmogs, I have got quite a fair amount of health, 2.6k, which is more than anybody would have. Like Tristana with 1.4, Zillion 1.5, 1.1, 1.6. So I would be able to tank anything that comes my way. And the good thing about Atmas is that it also gives you extra armor, so it makes you even more tanky for getting turrets and that. So, since I did give Nidalee blue buff, I think a while ago or something, and unfortunately when she did die, she gave it to Annie. Annie with blue buff is pretty dangerous. Mordekaiser and Annie now chasing me, but here comes Nunu with red buff. I am going to get sped up. We are going to have a team fight here, just 3v3. They're going to pop his ultimate, but it's not going to do that much damage to me. As you can see, I still have over half my health. I'm going to Big Ignited. Nidalee's going to die to Mordekaiser, unfortunately. Zillion is going to die to Mordekaiser as well, and he's going to get a double kill with the clone getting the kill. So I was able to recall in time without dying. I saw that everyone was dying, so I decided not to go back in. There were more of them than us, so I couldn't. I think instead of I saw that I didn't really need the Atma's Impaler right now. I saw that they were a lot of magic damage. I mean, they are all AP, they've got, except Caitlyn, you've got Mordekaiser, Nunu, Annie, and Jax is hybrid. Actually, I think Jax DC'd without it showing, because he is level 6 with 7 minion kills, 0-2-0. So that's unfortunate for them. But I think I decided to try and turn this Negatron into a Banshee's Veil. That would really help out against this team, because if you have the extra magic resist and you have that Banshee's Veil. So I'm going to ult onto Nidalee, which is going to engage team fight, and we are going to instantly take down Nunu. Sorry, I said Nidalee. Nunu, I meant Nunu. I'm going to be able to get the kill on this Annie, and we're just going to continue chasing them down. Thank you for that time bomb. And that speed up, it allowed me to catch up while they're over the tower now, and we're not going to try, at least I'm going to wait till this wears off, because I don't want to die while he has that. So because of my blood scent, you can easily see Mordekaiser, and Nidalee's going to try and go for the spear and easily one-hit shot him. So that was really good play by Nidalee's part, using that blood scent to see her target and then just take him down. So normally, if you're playing against Warwick, you want to stay if you want to recall, you want to stay out of range of your of the blood scent. And there's the surrender. So that's going to be GG. That's good. This is my second ranked match I've played, and it's a win. So like, favorite, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Leave a comment who you would like to see next, and yeah. Thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next